Good morning, Speaker. My question is for the Premier. As extreme weather events become more frequent and severe, good land use planning will become even more important to protecting people, property and communities. But according to today's Auditor General's report, the government's highway plans are disconnected from good land use planning. The Auditor General says this will increase air pollution, climate pollution, and degrade water quality. So, Speaker, will the Premier listen to the Auditor General's warnings and prioritize protecting people, property, and communities by cancelling Highway 413?
Minister of Transportation.
Speaker, well, I thank the member opposite for the question. As he knows, gridlock exists across the Greater Golden Horseshoe, and that's why our government is dedicated to taking action to reduce congestion, which will reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Mr. Speaker, we're saying yes to important highway projects like the Highway 413, like the Bradford Bypass, which will help get people where they need to go faster, which will reduce congestion and will reduce greenhouse gas emissions. I hope, Mr. Speaker, the member opposite will support us.
Question.
All due respect to the minister, today's Auditor General's report made it very clear that decisions that are completely disconnected from land use planning are reckless and dangerous. Paving over 2,000 acres of farmland, 400 acres of the Greenbelt, and paving over 85 waterways puts Ontarians at risk. Their property, their lives, their communities are at risk. So if the minister is not going to, if the minister is going to say no to protecting people, property and communities, will the minister at least be honest with the people of Ontario and release any land use plans, financial plans and transportation plans that have in any way guided the minister's decision to build Highway 413?
And to reply, the Minister of Housing.
Well, thanks, Speaker. I want to thank the Auditor General for her recommendations. I also want to acknowledge that shortly after becoming minister, I launched my own internal audit of the planning division. But again, Speaker, we're in a housing crisis. We need to use every tool at our disposal. And quite frankly, I make no apologies for the work that I've been able to accomplish in such a short period of time. If our predecessors sat back idly for nearly 15 years, which led to the housing crisis in Ontario. So since 2018, Speaker, we've passed 7 pieces of legislation. We've updated the provincial policy statement. We've released a place to grow, the growth plan for the Greater Golden Horseshoe. We've redesigned our community housing renewal system. We've redesigned and renegotiated our Indigenous housing program. We've created the first province to sign on to the National Housing Benefit. We've created the Municipal Modernization Fund, the Audit and Accountability Fund. We've increased rental starts. We've increased housing starts. And we've led to a provincial federal bailout.
Thank you very much.